I find this curious when we interact with fans and they start to wonder out loud why things go the way that they go. So Devin Leary has his injury and the decisions to go to the quarterbacks that you go to. What is the one thing that we don't see, that fans don't see, that lead to the order in which things ended up playing out for NC State this past season, where it's Jack Chambers, then to MJ Morris, and obviously he closed out the season with Ben Finley for a variety of circumstances. He has a great game against Carolina, which of course causes people to go, well, why didn't Ben Finley play more before that? So what goes on behind the scenes that we don't know, fans don't know?
Yeah, good question. Kind of taking you back when Devin got hurt against Florida State, and we had Jack. We put Jack in, and Jack was the backup at the time. And Jack was a veteran player. He had played in a lot of college football games. He was technically a 5th or 6th year senior, had his master's, and so it felt very comfortable. If you had to throw him into a game, he had been there, where MJ had never really played meaningful moments in a college football game. And so after we found that Devin was going to be out that Tuesday, I think it was, from all the medical personnel, we had like 2 days to put together a plan. You know, you really practice Tuesday, Wednesday, you refine it on Thursday, you walk through it on Friday, and you play. So you have really 2 days. And one of them's a first, second down day, and the other's like third down, red zone, goal line, short yardage. So you really got 1 day. And so it felt like Jack had the majority of the reps since we started in August, because you really only get the first string guy, and sometimes the second string gets some, but the third string usually doesn't get any. The fourth string guy's playing scout team. He's not even, they have no idea what you're even doing.
Right.
So we thought going on the road to Syracuse in a hostile environment, in a sold-out stadium against, at the time, the number one defense in the ACC, we needed a veteran presence, and to throw MJ in there probably wasn't fair. It wasn't going to be a good situation. If you remember in the game, I tried to get him in some,
right,
just to kind of get his feet wet. I think he played 5 plays, and 4 of them we went backwards on those, and so we had penalties and different things. So I thought, okay, let's just stay with Jack and play good defense and don't turn the ball over and get a chance to win. And then we had the bye week, and then I had a chance to get MJ ready and get him caught up to par to be able to play him, and we did. We split time with him in the Virginia Tech in the first half. MJ was playing better, so we stuck with MJ the rest of the way. He kind of injured himself in that game, the Wake Forest game, and then re-injured himself in the Boston College game, and it showed as the game went on, a little more tentative, let's say. And when he was out, Ben wasn't ready. He was still kind of doing scout team, not really getting any reps. He wasn't really ready. And we kind of did the same thing at Louisville. Let's try to get him caught up as best we can. Let's give him just a small series of plays that he can go in there and try to execute, because he hasn't gotten a whole lot of reps against a really blitzing style defense like Louisville had. So we went back to Jack as a veteran person. And then again, as more time and more reps came to Ben, we were able to get Ben ready. And understand, as a play caller and offensive coordinator, part of my role is to do what those guys can do. Right? And the offense changes a little bit with each one of those guys because of what they can do and what they can't do and what their strengths are versus their weaknesses. And so the offense kind of changes a little bit with each one of those types of guys. And that stresses everybody else out too, because now all of a sudden you got wide receivers, running backs, O-line, maybe learning some different styles of plays. And so it was a very unique situation, trying circumstance. But I was proud of our guys. We finished and they fought and they played hard. And it's hard to win games. It's hard to win games on the road, and it's really hard to play when it's a musical chair as a quarterback, for sure.
That was a difficult situation. You know what isn't, though? You're going to you're in South Carolina now. They're going to ask you to eat mustard barbecue. Are you okay with that?
Hey, if they're buying,
then you're okay. Then you're good.
Yes,
you're good. Well, I hope you. I was going to say you got a Buc-ee's. We don't, so enjoy that in South Carolina.
Nice. I love Buc-ee's.
All right.
Smart man.
Tim Beck, Coastal Carolina head football coach. We appreciate the time. Appreciate the candidness there on the. Hey, look, 4 different quarterbacks, 4 different top 25 wins. I mean, the grand scheme of things, it kind of worked out there. But
Find out how many times that happened.
Exactly.